Alright guys, welcome back to more of the journey in FIFA 18. So last time we left with a decision to make whether or not we were going to go with Griezmann, Ali or Muller. I have decided, well actually you guys have decided that we are going to be going with Muller. So yeah, that's to be honest, he's, in my opinion, I don't know, probably, I mean, like, it says link up with Muller to score and assist, so I guess that's kind of the objective. I mean, it's probably not going to matter anyway if you went with Griezmann, like I say. Ali's going to be sitting behind you, but if you go with Muller, he's going to be sort of alongside you, and you can sort of, you know, make a better partner kind of thing. So that's what we're going to go with.
Muller, without a question, power, precision, he's class.
I thought you might say him, and I agree. He's done some wonderful things at Bayern. I will tell the boss, and I think he will be pleased. Thank you for coming in.
Oh, and Dino?
Alex?
I know I owe being here to you. Thanks. Don't worry, mate. You'll be back soon. Us.
Alex, look who it is.
Alex Hunter. Looking forward to scoring some goals with you.
Oh, mate, we are gonna light it up. I can't wait.
It starts tomorrow in training.
For sure, man. Welcome to the club.
Cool.
So, now that Muller has actually joined up with us, and it would be the same with Griezmann or Ali anyway, you'll get to do training sessions, but you get to do it with them. So it changes the training sessions up just a little bit, guys. So let's begin here today. And we've got 1v1 dribbling to start us off with. So, yeah. It does make this a little more interesting, honestly. It really does. So, yeah, I'm going to try and chip that. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, basically one-on-one. Just got to try and defend. Oh, yeah, did that pretty nicely. And... oh, I missed. Never mind. So, this is kind of like... oh, he scored that. It's kind of like... what's it called? Where we did, like, the 1v1 with Danny Williams not too long back in the other episode. It's kind of like that, but it's obviously smaller goals, like FIFA Street style goals. So yeah, basically. Oh, that's a goal. Oh my god, I'm losing to him already. Gonna try and chip that one, make it 2-2. You know what, I'll take a draw. I think, oh actually, oh, are you? So the thing about this is, if you end up losing, you get an instant F, and whoever wins gets an instant A. So I'm going to retry that. Right. So after my 4th attempt, I actually ended up winning. So that was good there. And now we got a race course. So defeat your opponent in this race. The first player to reach the end gets possession of the ball. Try de-accelerating before sharp turns, which is a tip. So yeah, basically you just got to get through this. And if your speed's any good, you probably should be able to beat Muller. If you up against... oh, no. Oh, I ended up... I ended up getting it. Wow, that was lucky. Oh, crap. If you're up against Griezmann, you might have a hard time, because I think he's got the best pace, if I'm not mistaken, out of the 3. So, yeah. But, still, this is alright. I've got the ball there. And I've pretty much defeated him there, easy. So yeah, I like this though, how it changes it up, so it makes it a lot more interesting. Right, so here we go then. We are against AS Monaco here in this game. It's going to be our first game with our new partner, so hopefully it goes alright. Hopefully, guys. So yeah, it's a big... we really do need to win this game, considering where Monaco are in the league, etc. So whether or not we do is another question. But yeah, that's pretty good here, guys. Put me in. Oh! How have I not put that away? Wow, that was a gift and a half. Never mind. And because this is against Monaco, I think I might actually give you guys the full match of this one today. So it's a pretty big game. And that's going absolutely nowhere. Gotta love it. So yeah, Muller's pace is pretty good. His passing's pretty. He's pretty. I mean, he's all around a pretty good player there. I mean, like Griezmann, he's got like more. I would say Griezmann is. Oh, he's got the more pace and whatnot. Obviously from his stats, but I don't know. What comes to mind immediately with Griezmann is greedy. He'll probably try and keep the ball more. I think. You know what I mean? Because even when I was playing, like, I know this is like really maybe not much to do with it, but I felt like when I played through this game the first time, I went with Atletico. Griezmann, even though I was calling for the ball quite a lot when he was in possession. Do you know what I mean? Because we had Griezmann, but we also had I also had Muller with us as well, and it almost felt like he, you know, when I called for the ball, he just wouldn't pass it to me quite a lot of the time. So not so sure about that, but yeah. So you know, make what you will of it. But I think like probably Muller is probably overall I would say the best option in my opinion. So yeah. But I mean, like if you're playing as a Bayern or PSG like I am here, though, you might possibly get it cleared, guys. You might possibly find that adding Griezmann to the team might be a good idea, because like if you pick Griezmann at Atletico, then it's just like, well, I don't know, to be honest, because it's just you've still got that same player there. So yeah, you might as well get an extra signing in by getting either Ali or Muller, and I'd probably go for Muller in that case, because Griezmann still stays there, but he sort of just plays on the wing, kind of thing. So yeah.
Well, this strike partnership has got the tongues wagging. I've always felt Thomas Muller's a wonderful team player, and he should be able to help Alex Hunter.
He's a great talker, isn't he? He's a natural leader.
Alright, here we go. This is pretty good. Pretty good. Ooh, need to go back.
Hunter. Here's Motta. Kurzawa. Hunter. Di Maria.
Oh, this is tricky, this, because it's just like, where's this going to end up?
No great danger here. They've got the ball. That's the most important thing.
Oh man, we are so like, don't know where to go here, kind of thing. Bang! You know, something had to happen there. We had the ball for far too long and nothing was opening up, so I figured, you know what, I got a little space in front of me, I'm going to shoot for that. If I kept it down, I wasn't far off, to be honest. Oh well. Never mind. Still a lot of this game to go yet. Oh no. Oh. It's like they got Mbappe playing for him. Have Monaco here, so I don't know what's going on with that. Thomas Lamar's going to take this one from Monaco. And it's actually, there was actually a pretty good crossing, but the resulting strike there was not very good. So yeah, as you can see that under Alex Hunter's name there and his rating, you've got like the little meter bar thing, which is the thing for your partner. So as you can see, Muller he's got the blue star above him, so you know which one is your partner and whatnot. So it's kind of like your performance with him sort of thing. So yeah, you've got that now, which I don't think it really matters too much, honestly. If like nothing really happens with that, I don't think it must do something, I think, but I actually don't know. That's half time though. Yeah, not too bad chances both ways. so far. So we're off again, and just waiting a first goal in this one, really. Big game though, so hopefully So I'd really like to try and go on and try and win the league with this team. That would be kind of cool. And you know what, I'm going to go back. But yeah, it does make it interesting though that you get to actually pick a partner and try to, you know, link up with them and kind of thing. I do like that. It does make the second part of the you know, of the game more interesting, because like if you were just still at, well, I mean, Galaxy or so, pretty much you knew there was probably going to be another transfer coming up, because like, you know, the MLS season ends sort of like around October, November time kind of thing, depending on, like, you know, if you get through the playoffs or not. I think it ends in December, but it's just like, you know, there had to be something more to it than that kind of thing. So the fact that you actually get signed up by like a bigger team, I was actually expecting, because there was a lot of speculation at the start of the journey actually about whether or not Alex would move to Real Madrid. So I was actually expecting like an offer from like Real Madrid. Maybe might have been one of the options, to be honest. I mean, obviously it's better that the game gives you an option for the second part of the season though, rather than, you know, like if it was just like Madrid, then it would be too linear, because then it would be like you have no option but to go to Galaxy in the journey. So it's good that it does give you the option, but the thing is that it only gives you 3 options. So would have been maybe slightly better if you had maybe like 1 or 2 more, but you know, like in terms of like game development and stuff, you know what I mean, that there's only so much they can do. So kind of hoping that maybe if the journey does come back at a later time, hopefully they might introduce more teams that you can get transferred to, kind of thing. Oh, I don't believe that. Never mind. I'm going to be given some instructions here, and the instructions are impress the boss, which we haven't done yet. We've done the link-up play 21 times. We haven't broke the deadlock yet. They're expecting at least a 7.7 from us. So, yeah. We're not too far off it, but nothing's happened. If we got a goal, then we'd be fine, but yeah. And, oh, okay, never mind. Oh!
Alan, he's not moving at all well. Got a bang in that heavy challenge.
Yeah, he looks in a bit of pain. Don't like talking about
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
But I'm sure it's not that serious.
Alex! Alex! Alex, you're hurt. I must take you off.
No, it's all right. It's all right. I'm fine. I'll just run it off.
No, we cannot risk you aggravate the injury. On this, there will be no discussion. Off.
It'll be okay.
So yeah, I just want to say really quickly, this is actually a part of the game right here, but I'm just going to show you that you do still get like the match rewards and stuff here, even though this actually is meant to happen, this injury. It is something that I don't think is avoidable at all. I think it happens. It happens. I was going to say, I mean, we could have got through that whole match without it happening there, but I'm pretty sure it's meant to happen sort of within January or something like that. I don't exactly know everything about it, but it is sort of meant to happen. So yeah.
Well?
Alex, I'm afraid it is not good news. A grade 3 meniscal tear. We have you scheduled for an operation at the end of the week. Then it is all about rehabilitation. With a concentrated program, we hope to have you return by the beginning of March.
March? That's almost 2 months away.
Alex, I too wish this wasn't true. But some decisions are not ours to make. You are free to return home, if you wish, until the cast is removed. Then we are sending you to a specialist in Los Angeles to begin the rehabilitation.
It just happens to be Los Angeles, I just want to say.
There you go. Keep your strength up. Get that knee better. Penny for him.
Watching these.
Did your dad ever tell you how he got injured? It's the 5th round of the cup. Harold was in the form of his life if people were even talking about England. Centre half came right through the back of him. The referee never even blew for a foul. From that moment on, your dad felt like his big chance had been robbed of him. You know, all he could think about was getting back on the field, so he rushed it, came back too soon. God, when that doctor told him that he'd never play again, that changed him. Completely.
So what exactly are you telling me here?
I'm just trying to put you straight, boy. Don't rush it. You're not your dad. You take your time. You'll come back better than ever. Now eat that up before it goes cold.
To make an impression now, to try to establish himself here as a first-team regular.
So, here we are then, guys, and you're probably wondering, if you've not seen this before, what is going on here? We're at Huddersfield and we're with Williams.
So, Danny Williams is going to come on. Just getting some final words from his manager, Alan.
Yeah, big moment, isn't it, for Danny?
So, he needs to impress the boss, he needs to get stuck in and make 3 tackles and come away with at least something, at least get a draw. Which is possibly easier said than done, but you know. So yeah, Williams, he's at Huddersfield now, and basically the team that you pick at the start of the game, or you know, if you're continuing on from last time. But yeah, that's sort of what it goes to now. So Hunter's injured, so it kind of moves on to Williams here, and yeah, we are on the 80th minute here, and it's a good ball in. Oh, never mind. We got last 10 minutes against Arsenal here. A bit of Wenger, way. Is that Alex? That looks like Alex's mum there. Wow. Wow, indeed. So yeah, we all of a sudden we get this like just jump cut to Danny Williams. All of a sudden, yeah. I mean, it's like I like I said, I do like how this works because it makes it interesting. So you know, Alex is injured for 2 months. He can't do anything about it. Like I say, it just happens to be LA that he's going to get the treatment and blah blah blah. But then there's nobody at the back post. Oh wait, we're fine. Come on, I think we beat Chelsea at the start of the season, didn't we? When we was with Alex, actually. So yeah. Come on, we could do this here. That'd be amazing. I think it gives you a lot of time. As you can see, the time is moving really slowly, so it gives you kind of a lot of time. It's like the game time has been set to like, I don't know, like half an hour matches or something here, crazy. So yeah, you'll get to see the rest of this one here, guys, and whatnot. And you know what, oh, that's unbelievable. Oh, I can't believe that. Ah, never mind, man. Oh well. So after this match and whatnot, you'll get to see sort of like what is sort of going on and why are we here? Why are we suddenly with Williams kind of thing? But yeah. And it's not going to make it through. Never mind. They want us to get an 8.0, which I don't think is going to happen here. But you know, if I score, I'll probably like shoot up to somewhere near it. But yeah. I think it's funny because Huddersfield have actually already got a player called Danny Williams, and now they've got another one. So that's kind of hilarious-ish. But yeah, just ish, guys, just ish.
Sanchez.
Headed out. Oh, okay, that's fine. And don't pass to me. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Yes, cross it. Oh, you know what? He should have crossed it earlier than that, actually, because I was in a pretty decent position. Oh, where the hell? Yeah, go on. Go on. Ah, oh, never mind. He got hold of that wrong. He needs to take it onto his right foot there. I'll tell you what, we could have won this. Well, I mean, it's still time, but you know what? We could have been at least one up by now if we played this right. It's not been too bad.
Using his physical power to protect the ball.
But yeah, that Alex injury, like if it doesn't happen in the match, I'm going to assume it just happens maybe outside of a match or something. Because oh, that should have been 1-0. That like I don't know because like when I did my Atletico playthrough, I got the injury quite early on in the match. But that one, we was well into the second half, so until I got it. So like I don't know whether or not like if there's like what differences they are there, like, you know, is it just set to when you get tackled it pretty much results in an injury in the game, or you know, does it happen outside? Can it just happen randomly outside the cutscene? I don't actually know, and I've not looked that up, so yeah, but it basically is set to happen, so yeah. So there's 4 minutes added on here. I don't know if we're really going to get much time to do much, but yeah. What is that? I mean, I want to assume that was a cross, but it was more like a shot in the end. So, whatever. But the good thing about this is that, like, at the start of the game, you basically... Well, I mean, if you played last year's and it you know, the game like actually detects that you've got like save data from FIFA 17, it just sticks you with the same team. If you was with a relegated club, you have to pick a new one, a new club. So it's kind of, you know, there's some sort of purpose there, kind of thing with it, which I kind of like in a way, because it's like, oh, you know, it's like they really have kind of thought this stuff out. And oh, you know what? You really shouldn't have passed that to me. What are you doing here? Stop! Ah, you know what? I was making a good run there. Oh well, never mind. That doesn't matter, honestly. But it's kind of like, you know, the team that you were with, you get to come back to, so it's not just like some random team or something. So it all works. That was could have been better. I got a shot in there that was on target. I remember that one, but it didn't work out. But yeah. 6.51 the tackles. And we got the draw at least. Come on. So you actually get to see like all of Williams' stats there as well, which is pretty cool.
All right, lads.
So, how lucky are you playing alongside the Williams? Check it out, living large in the Prem, all for one and one for all.
Check us out, living large in the Prem. Heard you wanted a chat, boss.
Get in here, William. Sit down. Premier League. It's a big jump. You want to make it at this level, you've got to play and train harder than you ever did in the Championship. Ability, well, that's never been your problem, son. But you're what I call a coaster. Someone who's happy to just be in this league rather than pushing to be the best he can be. Am I right?
Easy, boss. It's taking me time to adjust. The pressure has been eating away at me.
Well, it's taking me time to adjust, boss.
Look, son, why don't you ask yourself this question? Did you come here to be everybody's mate? Or did you come here to be the best player you can be? If you spent a little bit less time mucking around, a bit more time working on your game, you'd earn some respect in that dressing room.
Okay, I hear you, boss. But if the gaffer played me in my natural position...
All right, Williams. I'll have a word. But no promises, eh? Go on.
So, we got a decision to make, to save Danny's career or to not. So this, if you pick no, it will basically skip Danny's journey and let him fail and advance to chapter 6, or you can pick yes and save his career. We're going to save it. Yeah, so we're with Danny now, and we've got to do a little bit of training with him. So, yeah. So we got some against the keeper and some volley performance, which I think we're going to end off this episode with today, guys. So, yeah, you are actually on a timer as well, as you might have saw that when you have to make that decision to save Danny. So you got to make a quick decision on it. Unless you just like reload the save or whatever, but you know. So yeah, and you just need to just help him because I think his overall is like 71 and stuff like that. As you can see, he's struggling a bit. I think he's just moved clubs. Yeah, that's sort of what it's like here. So it's about trying to save Danny's career within the next sort of couple of months while we're away from Alex. So. Yeah, it changes things up this year in the journey. You get to play with a bit of Williams, you get to play with Alex. You get to do, like, you know, like at the start of the game. So we've got our volley performance here, by the way. At the start of the game, we had, like, the little FIFA Street type thing where we was in Rio de Janeiro, wasn't we? Or we was in Brazil, I believe. So, yeah, if anything. And... you know what I mean, you get to play as Kim as well, which is interesting, and all that kind of stuff. So, I think overall, yeah, I mean, I've even, you know, like up to this point, I've enjoyed this journey more than I did in FIFA 17. I think that it really is better this season. It just would have been good, like, if you had got a choice, maybe instead of having to join LA Galaxy, if you had a choice to go to like a different club. But I mean, you get a choice of free anyway in the second half of the season with Alex, so. It's not too bad. And plus, like, this part with Williams here, you actually... Oh, come on. Really? That was terrible. You know what? I'm going to redo that. I have to redo it. How can I not hit the target? Whatever. Yeah, what was I trying to say? So, yeah, like, you... What? You get a choice of whether or not you actually, you know, want to save his career. So, if not, you can just skip it over as well. So... You know, it's a bit harsh on Danny though, to be honest. If you do skip it, I feel too bad to maybe do something like that to him, honestly. But yeah, this is going terribly bad. So I might replay this again in a second and see how I do. If I can hit the target here, which I don't, I'm going to try for a better grid than that. Okay, whatever. I wasn't too far off getting the A, but a B is good enough. I was probably like maybe one shot. You probably need like 10,000, don't you, to get the A there. But oh, I'll take the B on that.
Williams, a word. Gaffer wants you starting in the second leg of the League Cup semi. We've been too predictable in the final third lately, and he wants to shake it up a bit.
You having me on?
No, not the time. 0-0 after the first leg, a game away from Wembley. My advice to you, take this opportunity. Might be the only one you get, especially playing in your natural position.
Yeah, so there you have it, guys. They're basically using the EFL Cup as, you know, like a way of saving his career kind of thing. So I kind of like that, because that kind of, you know, because like the EFL Cup ends, doesn't it? They usually have the final like towards the end of February or early March sometimes. So kind of sort of like makes sense to do that. So yeah, so it's going to be against Liverpool. And we got Man City and Southampton on the other side there. So, yeah, that's pretty much what's coming up in the next one. It's going to be a tough game, though, to play against Liverpool. But we'll see what happens next time, guys. So, yeah, thank you for watching this episode. Please do comment, rate, subscribe, and share as always. And see you next time when we continue the journey with Danny. See you then.